Hello, Twin Cities. This is Jose Feliciano, and you're watching BMA Networks. I was raised in Spanish Harlem, and I lived there from the age of 5 to the age of 10, because later on I moved to the East Side, Lower East Side. My first instrument was the accordion, or even before that, I played on a tin cracker can at the age of 3. In Puerto Rico, I would accompany my uncle on a tin cracker can. At the age of 8, I started. A camp counselor put a ukulele into my hands. I was only 8. And then at the age of 9, all my friends who lived in Spanish Harlem had guitars, and they would lend me their guitars, and I got really interested. And at the age of 10, when I was on the Lower East Side, a friend of my father's gave me a $10 guitar, and that's what I learned to play on. I liked Ray Charles. I like Stevie Wonder. I like a lot of the African American performers. They taught me everything I know about singing. But I never said that to myself. It just came natural, because Latin inflections in music are very similar to African American inflections, and so I think myself. I think that African Americans and Latin brothers, we have a kindredship. We are connected. We both went through the same sufferings. We, the slaves, for example, were brought to our countries, and so African music was very instilled in the blood of Latin people. And Arab music too, for example, flamenco. Flamenco comes really from the Arab music. Because there are some non-black performers who have contributed to black music. I know in my own small way that I have. I know other performers who are non-black have contributed, And then look at the young kids of today, like Justin Bieber doesn't sound white. Kelly Clarkson doesn't sound white. In other words, I think that in some small way, we have tried to bring that music to the attention of everyone. And so I don't think we should be left out of those Black Music Awards. I think music has changed quite a bit. I think there's a lot of artists like rap artists like Dr. Dre and then of course Eminem and my favorite artist though of those, although I love Dr. Dre, I love Usher. I think Usher has kept the essence of the music as well as doing the rap and whatever else he does. I'd like to do something maybe with Prince. I think it'd be interesting, you know. Prince plays guitar, I play guitar. I'm a damn good bassist. I play bass as well and I play not just the electric bass, but I play the upright bass, which is what I started in school, in the school orchestra. So I'd love to collaborate with Prince because I think Prince is a great musician and he's got a lot to offer. I'd like to do something maybe with Usher. I'd like to do something with him. I'm working on something now with Wycliffe, and I'm enjoying that. Wycliffe is such a good guy, you know, and so I'm enjoying these things that I'm doing. I just played too guitar on a track by 2 Chainz, so I'm hoping something will happen with that. Be grateful for everything that is given you, and as soon as you make it to the top, don't be a big head, you know, and be grateful and thankful to those who gave you an opportunity. Be eager to people who want to interview, because a lot of the people are really good people like you, and so that's my feeling. Don't be stuck up. Also, the other thing is, don't get into drugs. You know, don't get into drinking a lot of liquor. You know, people can enjoy a beer and have fun, but they don't have to get so out of it that they lose the essence of the music and they lose responsibility. And also, if while you're being successful, you're involved with a woman and you have a child, don't abandon that child. Because there's a lot of children that have been abandoned by parents who, you know, are not responsible. So that's my advice. Hello, Twin Cities. This is Jose Feliciano, and you're watching BMA Networks.
Such a great audience. Nice to be here on a Tuesday night. Yeah.